Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I don't see the queen, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole box. Now let's talk about another way to do a split. All right, here I come. Okay. Really windy today. Wow, it's full of honey. Solid too. Look at that, dark honey. Could be goldenrod or buckwheat. Wow. All right, I'm gonna set this down just to give us a little bit of room. Well, I didn't even check for the queen. Okay. I always got to check this battery because these cans last a half hour. It's sealed system, so you can't really your battery or anything. Only certain size fits in there. A little bit of red pollen. Ugh. That's really sticky. Okay, we're into the brood. I see fresh eggs, fresh larvae. So it looks really good. I mean, it looks like we can take the whole top half if we want. Wow, it's so sticky. That's better lighting. I'm still standing in the shadow, dang it. Trying to find fresh eggs. I see fresh eggs. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. I don't see the queen, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the whole box. Bees are getting bad. We're going to get this whole box off. So this is called your typical walk-away split. The last step, because we see fresh eggs right here, the last step is going through this box and making sure that they have fresh eggs too. And then both sides have what they need to make a queen. Looking for the queen real quick again. Going really slow. Okay. Okay, we're good. This has eggs, honey, all the good stuff. They can make it, regardless if they fly back to the same box. So we checked for eggs, but we didn't find the queen. If they don't have the queen, that's fine, because there's eggs in there and the workers and the bees can make a queen. They have honey, they have eggs, they've got pollen. They've got a lot of bees packed. Every frame is packed. If they don't have the queen, that's okay. You want them to make lots of queen cells, and you can come back. We're gonna check on these hives in a week, and we're gonna start splitting even more with all the queen cells. I just removed this box from this hive. I almost forgot to take it. I was sitting on it. So now it's back down to one hive. We're gonna cramp these bees. Windy today. It's actually starting to die down, but it still is pretty darn windy. Okay, so now these bees are cramped. We know the queen's in this box. So now these bees are cramped. We know the queen's in this hive. So these bees are gonna make a bunch of swarm cells. So, where's our marker? We need to mark this one queen right, and this is a split. Last step. We gotta get in here, clean this up. Too much comb. Gotta get rid of all this larva. So the smoke does a few things. It calms the bees. It keeps them busy. It mimics a forest fire. I've read that, I forget where I read it from, that the bees' instinct is to go fill up on honey because they may be flying for their life. Speaking of honey. Dark bees. Okay, so we don't want just honey. We want larvae. We want eggs. We need fresh eggs down here. And if we don't have fresh eggs down here, we're gonna have to go back into the other hive or the other split and get it. Now your instinct, because all these frames are packed out, your instinct is to fill them up and put another box, but you don't want that. More honey. Pollen. You want them to be cramped, because what they'll do, that's the indicator for them. When they get cramped, they have to split, and that will make it so they'll make swarm cells. Okay, we got fresh eggs. These frames are dark too. I gotta change these frames out. Oh, there's the queen right there. Yep, she's right there. Another unmarked queen. Okay. Well, this half has the queen. Whoa. Whoops. This half has the queen, so they didn't like that. Whoops. So that means that they don't need that much. You know, I would actually shake more bees into this other hive, but they don't need it. So now, knowing that the queen is in this hive, I can add another box. So another way to find out where the queen is at is what you do is you come back in a week. So two things. Because you're cramping them, a hive with the queen can still make queen cells, swarm cells. But check for fresh eggs. You come back in a week, those fresh eggs should have been capped. They should be capped, and you shouldn't find any fresh eggs. If you find fresh eggs, that means there's a queen in that box laying fresh eggs. So that's indicative that you have a queen right hive, box it up, you're good, move on to the next one. So make sure there's no fresh eggs in there, everything's capped. and they see all the queen cells, then you know that that hive is most likely queenless. Because we know the queen's down there, we're gonna put another box on this. I really like this box though. Okay, I found a box that I like. I just cleaned it out. I like that it's got this top entrance so the bees don't have to come through this queen excluder if they don't want to. They're coming back with nectar or even honey they've robbed. Okie dokie. So that hive will be good for a while. Oh, there's the queen right there.